like to lead you through a really short yoga practice to help open up the muscles of the trunk so you can feel an easier breath. If these muscles get tight, it's hard for your ribs to move and your diaphragm can't descend downward optimally to get that good breath, and we need that to feel well. So join me. I'm going to sit in an easy cross-legged position. Just start by taking a breath in, side out, just kind of feel where you are right now. And then we're going to take one arm down and the other arm up and over and get a nice side bend. You're really focusing your breath in these side ribs and in the side waist. So breathe in here. We're doing mindful movement, which just means you're keeping your mind on your breath as it moves in your body, moving slowly, no jerky motions. Keep connected to how you are in space. Now we'll go to the other side. Reach it up and over, and again, you're focusing your breath in the side ribs and the waist. You don't have to over breathe, just smell something that you love. Imagine that you're smelling something that really brings you pleasure, and you'll find a nice easy breath. Now we're going to reach the arms behind, fingers are pointing away. We're going to open the chest. Let your shoulder blades just rest down. Keep your gaze forward to protect your neck. And just feel your chest open. And then come back to neutral, just roll the shoulders, and we'll just do an easy twist, bringing your hand to the opposite thigh, the other hand comes behind. You want to sit up tall in a twist, always lengthening the spine. And then as you exhale, just connecting your mind with that twist. Take a breath in as you release that twist, and then twist to the other side. Again, you're lengthening the spine. Just imagining sitting up nice and tall. As you breathe in, exhale, connect with the twist. We're doing mindful movement. And then release. Roll the shoulders, be easy. I'm going to come onto my mat and we're going to come into table pose. You're going to have your knees under your hips, hands under the shoulders. Your fingertips are pointing straight ahead, and just feel the length of the spine when you're in table. You want to find the integrity of your core, meaning we're not letting the belly sag down. We just want to feel what's a nice long spine feel like from tailbone to the crown of the head. Then I'm going to inhale and bring the breastbone long towards what's in front of me and let my tailbone point up as I breathe in. And then exhale, find the opposite movement. Tailbone points down. I'm bringing my shoulder blades away from each other to arch the upper back as I breathe out. I'll do that 2 more times. Inhaling, this is cow pose. Exhaling in cat pose. Good. And from here we're going to lie on our backs. You want to lie down with your feet hip distance. That's the distance from the bottom of your pelvis, those knobby sitting bones. And then lay back. Be sure you're comfortable. Feel the length of your spine. And you're going to bring your feet the width of your yoga mat once you're down. Let your arms come up like a goalpost or like a W shape, or you can even do a diamond shape, bringing the fingertips together if that feels okay for your chest. This is going to help the ribs open and the chest open. And we're going to just let the knees move back and forth like they're windshield wipers. Feel your breath moving in and out. This is a twist, but we're also feeling that expansion in the chest, getting a more fuller opening of the trunk. And you can make little micro adjustments to your arms as you need to. If you're very stiff in the neck and shoulders, please put a low pillow beneath your head to keep you safe. You don't want to have a hyper extension of the neck here. You want to keep your spine as much of the natural curves as possible. Okay, so I'm going to keep my knees to the right. I'm going to straighten my right leg and just let my left foot rest on the leg. I'm not crossing it over all the way, so I want to keep my pelvis safe, but I'm just resting my foot on the leg, using my bottom leg as a prop, if you will. And I'm just going to breathe a little bit more into this twist, and I could even reach up my left arm and get more opening along those ribs. And I can bring that arm out on a diagonal and get more of that diagonal opening. Just play with it. Be curious about what your body is feeling and explore what feels good for you. Now I'm going to release my feet back to the mat. Let my knees go to the left, extend my left leg out long, and just place my right foot on top of the leg. And just breathe into my ribs. With my foot on my leg, my pelvis is mostly stacked, like I have my right hip on top of my left. I don't want to over twist and stretch any ligaments in the pelvis. I just want to open really the areas in the side waist. And I can play with what my right arm does. Get a little bit more deeply into the ribs and the trunk. Always feeling my breath and how it moves in my body. Now let's bring the feet back to the width of the mat. This time I'm going to bring my knees together, and I can rest my hands more in that diamond shape or just stack one palm on top of the other. And this is constructive rest, and here's where we'll be for about a minute with the knees leaning against one another in constructive rest. You really shouldn't feel like you're doing any work to hold the legs in any particular alignment. They're just resting on one another. So you can really soften your belly and feel your breath moving more in the whole of you. You can continue to imagine you're smelling something that you love. And keeping your mind on your breath right now becomes your meditation practice. Just noticing what is. And then when you're ready to come out of your practice, let's bring the knees into the chest, just gently rocking from side to side. And then we're going to roll over to come up. Sit nice and tall. Bring your hands together at your heart, just as an act of gratitude for yourself for coming to your practice today. Finding these new ways to feel good so you can breathe well, to feel well. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Till next time.